Breaking. This just in. MVP Promotions has just moved on from the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis fight. Man, this has been a rough week for Gervonta coming up. Also, we got Richardson Hitchins live at 10 p.m. We're going to speak about that with my guy, with my co-host, with my man, my brother from another mother, Jamel Herring, right after this. What it is, my people. We are out there right now. Everybody loading up, getting ready for the number one podcast out there for boxing with myself and Jamel Herring, the 10-8 podcast. We all know, we letting you guys know, we got my man Richardson Hitchins on in a few, but I wanted to come on a little early today because you guys have been so loyal to the show and allowing it to continue to grow organically, and I really rock with y'all for that. So I just want to shout y'all out and all the fans, because we're going to give you a special show tonight with Richardson Hitchins. I'm waiting for Jamel to come on right now. My apologies. I wanted to go out there and break this news with everybody. I just got the news, and it's bad. And it's pretty bad, to be honest with you. I think my man's coming on right now. Hold on one second. Actually, I'm waiting for Jamel, but it has been announced, sorry about that, guys, that the fight between Jake Paul and Gervonta Gabriel Tank Davis, that's his middle name, I found that out recently, Gabriel, I think it is, will be canceled. MVP has put out a statement, damn it. And it's not good. It's not looking good for Tank. I'm going to put the statement on here while we wait for my main man, Jamel Herring. I don't know where the hell he's at, but we'll see. But I left my glasses over there, so I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. But I'm gonna read it to you guys real quick. Let me pull it up for you guys. Most valuable promotions in Netflix will no longer move forward with the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis. Plans remain for a Jake Paul headline event on Netflix in 2025. Our team has worked closely with all parties to navigate this situation responsibly. Nakaya Badarian, CEO of Most Valuable Promotions, this is what he said, while we will not be moving forward with this event, our plan still remains for Jake Paul to headline an event on Netflix in 2025. Details regarding a new date, location, Jake's opponent, and additional bouts will be shared as soon as they are finalized. We thank Netflix, the Kaseya Center, and the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino for the partnership. Most Valuable Promotions appreciates the continued support and understanding of our athletes, partners, sponsors, and fans as we work to finalize updated event plans. Fans who purchase tickets via Ticketmaster for the Jake Paul versus Gervonta event will get an automatic refund through their original point of purchase within 14 to 21 days. Fans who purchase through secondary market should contact them. For ticket assistance, please contact ticketoffice@heat.com. MVP thanks everyone for their patience and looks forward to whatever. That's where it cuts off for me. Yeah, this is rough. This is, Jesus Christ, inevitable in the building. Shout out to my brother from another mother, from the second greatest city of all time, Dallas, Texas. I'm a Brooklyn guy. I can't jack that shit. You know what I mean? But man, what do we say right now in regards to Tank? Tank has had a really shitty week, shitty couple weeks. Might have had this might be the shittiest year of his life in regards to professionally, with the Lamont Roach situation, just not being mentally stable, in my personal opinion, in regards to even wanting to be there, to be honest with you. So it is definitely, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's very, very tough for him, tough sledding. And now with the cancellation of this situation, you're losing out on pretty much $40 million.
What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow for anybody. $40 million. But I mean, Tank, and again, I'm waiting for Jamel to hop on real quick. Tank, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, he's pretty much done it to himself in that regard. We all know of the legal issues. We all know of that. And let me bring my brother from another mother, Jamel Herring, in the building. I had to start a little early today, because the news broke that MVP has shut down the Jake Paul Gervonta Davis fight. Jamel, I'm giving my reaction. I just read the statement by Most Valuable Promotions, and I don't know if you read it yet, but how do you feel about the cancellation of Jake Paul and Gervonta Gabriel Tank Davis?
We really don't have no feelings towards. I mean,
you can say something.
We pretty much knew that when that thing was coming out, it was a possibility. It was a big possibility. I mean, you gotta think about it. I don't think it's so much of like an MVP thing. I think it's more of Netflix. Netflix and their brand and how big they are, basically making the call not to showcase the fight because of everything floating around dealing with his name. That's just my opinion.
No, absolutely. I remember recently, I think Elon Musk had made some type of a post and basically had people canceling Netflix at an astonishing rate. And they lost billions of dollars because of that. And now with the Gervonta case being, with the whole domestic violence situation, they were at risk of losing more and more subscribers in that regard. And I think that kind of played into the situation. They had to act fast, and it sucks because they're literally less than 2 weeks away from that event, and now Tank has literally lost $40 million. God damn!
What the fuck you gonna do?
$40 million. I don't know what the fuck I would do if I would have lost $40 million. I mean, Jamal, I know you're raking in it. You pulled up in your Phantom the other day. You're a very flashy guy. Shit. I mean, how does one deal with that?
Shit, I can't tell you, bro. It's a personal thing. It sounds more of a personal thing.
No, it's a very unfortunate. I don't mean to make light of the situation, but god damn, it's been a really rough year. 2025 for Gervonta Davis. I know he wants to get to New Year's and get the fuck out of this year. Like, it's been pretty unfortunate. They did. MVP did say they still plan on having an event, and you see, they clearly said without him, Gervonta. They're looking for.
They still owe it to the fighters that actually, I feel more of the fighters actually train on undercard. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with this. It's like, you understand when they shut down the main event, for the most part, everybody suffers. But I mean, we seen what happened with the Fundora Keith Thurman situation that was supposed to happen on the 25th of October.
Yeah,
and that whole card shut down. Everybody on the undercard has suffered. You know what I mean? So.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think it made it easier that the fact that the event wasn't selling to cancel to move forward and just say, hey, let's cut our losses? Because, when we had Tiafimo on, he pointed out that there was a shitload of tickets left, that the event was not selling. Do you feel like that's really why they pulled the plug?
I mean, that could be a possibility too. Like, yeah, think about it. If they had a sold that event, I'm pretty sure they would have got a replacement. You know what I'm saying? They had a sold that event. And they was bringing in, major money was coming into the arena.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it wasn't tickets. The fight, the headline alone wasn't moving the needle. So,
I mean, can you blame them? I mean, let's be honest. I hated the fight but me and you have really been spoken about this from the beginning. We hated this fight, and we called it.
I was cool with him just getting his money. You know what I mean? Like I said 100 times. I was just like, yo, just get your money, and just hopefully get back to competing for the both of them. Competing against real competition. Within their respective weight classes. So I really did. So I thought it was just there was a lot of more boxing going around anyway. That was good. Abdullah Mason, everybody got the matchups this and the third. So I really didn't, so I really didn't really have any, feelings towards it. But I know for the most part, I know real boxing fans. I'm going through comments now and they're basically saying that they didn't want to see it to begin with, or now some are even saying that it's calming because he didn't grant Lamont Roach the rematch. So it's a lot of people. It's like a lot of people really didn't lose any sleep over this. You know what I mean? Whether they didn't care for it to begin with or they hated it altogether. You know what I mean?
Now Tank in 2026 actually flirted with retirement and came out and said, basically that he, wanted to spend more time with his children, and which is very commendable, and things of that nature. Do you feel like this may push him for closer to retirement, or do you feel like he's going to still try to come back sometime in 2026? And
I think it
go with who?
I think it come back. I mean, I remember when we spoke earlier. I think you was telling me that you heard, rumors to the grapevine about financial issues. So again, I think he'll definitely come. That is the case. I think he'll definitely come back. And also, let's be real. Honest, let's be open too. Even if this whole thing that he's dealing with happens to go to court, that legal shit takes. Saying it costs. It costs. You know what I mean? So
absolutely,
he's gonna have to get. Saying if he doesn't have the bread like that at his disposal for whatever may be going on, he's gonna come back.
Yeah, I mean, listen, lawsuits are very expensive, and this is the crazy thing. This is what kind of makes me, and I don't want to speculate, but they did say they remember most valuable promotions came out and said they were investigating the situation, and about a day and a half, 2 days prior to making that statement, they officially canceled it. So whatever they were able to conjure up or find out was enough for them to say, hey, you know what? Let's move past this event. And I think that's going to be the big thing for people right now is what made MVP or what in their investigation made MVP say, you know what? Let's move forward. Forget Gervonta, and I think because they didn't want to cancel it. They said they were gonna investigate, and 2 days later, literally they canceled. So I feel like a lot of people are going to be waiting to see what comes out in that regard. And of course, my main man's in the building. Inevitable. What's up, Inevitable? You in the building? D Block. Oh no, you got bad reception in the best of the no. But whatever was found out. Thank you, Jim Life. Whatever was found out within that investigation was enough for them to say, hey, let's move forward. And to be honest, man, Tank's behavior has been really, really odd lately. I mean, listen, the thing with you know what I'm saying? Also rest in peace, Victor Conti. Victor Conti passed away today for people that don't know. He made this wild tweet about Victor Conti. And I was just like, dude, like, who is your PR at this point?
Today?
Oh, Jesus, you didn't see the tweet?
I really
shit. Gervonta Davis reacts to the passing of Victor Conti. Do you read what that says?
Good day in boxing.
It's a great day in boxing. That's what he says.
No more snack for you, bastard.
I mean, Jamel. I mean, there's the point in time where this man is he might be a lost soul at this point, and MVP is probably looking at everything that he's doing at this point, and it's like, hey, this guy's too big of a risk to.
He don't like Clay. He don't like. That's one thing about it. I say, or at least he comes up. He don't care. He don't care. So if he's not worried about it or like he's bothered by anything that's happening today, why should we? You know what I mean?
Yes, I don't know. Hold on. My man, Inevitable D Block in the building. What's up, brother? D Block, I don't know what's going on. Do you hear me?
Oh, yeah. It's Inevitable D Block, D Town, D City, D Field, coming at you live from the greatest city of all time, Dallas, Texas. And you already know. Hey, that's right. What's up, guys? Y'all doing good tonight? Great show, by the way. Another great episode. Always beautiful to hear you guys.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, the big breaking news, like they say, breaking news, and more fucking breaking news. As you know, right now, my brother Tank Davis is gone. It's over. I know y'all talking about that he could probably come back in 2026, but whatever MVP found, whatever evidence they got going on, they probably even have the video. They probably saw everything already. They're like, yeah, we ain't fucking with this. So it's not even, look at this. They're not even saying they're going to go back and see maybe next year and revisit the Tank Davis fight. No, they're done. They don't want nothing to do with him. I'm telling you, something is going to come out. A video is going to come out, and it's going to look so bad that even PBC don't give a fuck. They'll put him out there no matter what. But he has lost credibility, especially going at Victor Conte today. Rest in peace, Victor Conte, by the way, guys. Rest in peace. Going at him and going at his fighters, saying now these guys ain't got snack no more. Yeah. You know, today is a good day. This thing, a man that's dead. I know we got issues, but I'm not even going to do that. The guy is done. He's mentally weak. He got so much shit going on in politics in front of him. Where is Coach Ford? Where is Coach King? Where's everybody with this guy? Somebody needs to take away his phone, take away the keys, take away whatever he has, and put his ass into like a rehabilitation. He needs to go to rehabilitation. That's what he needs to do. The guy is gone. He's making his name, his brand is going on fire. He will never come back from this. I promise you. He will never sell, and he will never be guaranteed $40 million again in his life, no matter what. This is me, the hatred. You know, I hate him, but at the end of the day, I got to keep it 100%. Now, also, I'm going to let it go like this, guys. Great show. I'm not trying to take over. Ryan Garcia, just his ban got lifted by the WBC. That Mario Barrios fight, it's going to happen. I'm going to let y'all go, guys. Hopefully, y'all enjoy. I'm going to enjoy the show. I just had a call in and show nothing but love for you, brothers. And remember, everybody to retweet because this is one of the best shows out there. And everybody on YouTube, hit that like and show some love and show some follow. It's never. D-Block, D-Town, D-C, D-Ville. Coming at you live. The greatest city of all time, Dallas, Texas. Hey!
I love this guy. He's awesome. I'm not going to lie. He's fucking awesome. But, no, I mean, listen, whatever they found was enough to say, hey, listen, we got to move forward. Again, we're all speculating, you know what I'm saying, of what transpired. But I found it really crazy that Tank never made a statement. His legal team never made a statement. Nothing. Like, he has been, he's been relatively quiet because he's doing the inboxing and disrespecting the dead. But Jesus Christ, they didn't even make a statement, even saying it's not true or anything. And then for MVP to come out and, pretty much say, we investigated and that's it. We're moving forward. And again, to his point, they're not even saying rescheduling Tank at all, which is crazy. So, I mean, it's not looking good for Tank.
Regardless if they're not rescheduling due to all the allegations or to the fact that the tickets wasn't selling, that no one wants to see it, bro. Nobody wants to see it to begin with. We didn't ask for it. So let's just move on. Moving on.
My man L in the building. My man L is in the building. Hold on, my man Jam Life said maybe Tank knew this was coming. Maybe it has influenced his decision to take the fight in the first place over the rematch. Maybe he thought he could. Well, this incident actually happened in October of October 27th. So unless he could tell the future, you know what I'm saying, it's not looking good for Tank. But I say this, man, Tank, man, get your shit together, man. People love you. You got a beautiful family. You're a talented guy. I can speak for Jamal as well. We want what's best for you, bro. You know what I mean? This is not where we want to see you headed, bro. And it's unfortunate because it's not looking good for him right now, bro. I mean, losing that situation with Netflix is major, in my opinion. And I don't know. JM Life says, plus it was a big, absolutely 40 million is crazy. Party done, Sheldon says. Jesus Christ. Checkmate says one of his main on you today, one of his main meat eaters crashed out on you today. I didn't know that, Checkmate. Yeah, I've been getting all types of like messages and stuff like that. Again, it is what it is. I didn't actually see it. Me and Jamal have been navigating and trying to make.
There's been too much going on with all these posts and everything to be keeping on one topic, honestly. But that's a blessing.
Yeah,
everyone's tuned in, so that's a blessing.
No, absolutely. Everybody's tuned in, waiting on Richardson Hitchins. Shout out to Hitch. I got some things for him. I want Basie says that's what the hell he gets no payday for him. I mean, I hope it humbles him. And he kind of just again, I don't know who's around him. I've heard nothing but great things about Coach Ford and Kenny Ellis. So, I'm hoping they're able to reel him in and let him know, hey, bro, like, you're fucking up. And something that Jamel said in the last show, I thought was awesome. Pretty much that sometimes you need people to check you. Jamel has had people reach out to him and say, yo, bro, you're bugging. And you need that in life. And I mean, Jamel, what do you feel about that?
Like I said, he just needs some real ones around him. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure he does have them. It's just that, but he has to be willing to, want to listen and open his ears up to them. You know what I mean? And be like, and more importantly, he got to basically pull himself to the side, look in the mirror, and be like, yo, I got to chill. Or I got to make some changes to what's going on here. Or, I could potentially lose everything, that I have or look forward to in the future. So, it's one of the things where you got to basically dig within yourself and just be like, yo, I gotta really make some serious changes within not only within myself, but within my life and my lifestyle around me.
Yeah.
Before I can do anything or find peace and clarity moving on forward.
Yeah, and Conquest says, as some companies do make the right decisions regardless of the loss. It's all business. Sorry for the Marshall Apple. I don't know what the hell that means. Actually, I'm kind of lost with that. No, Texas 31. At some point, people need to say enough is enough. Since 2018, it's been a downward criminal spiral outside of the ring. Listen, man, I don't like to judge people. People make mistakes. We all do. And it's easier said than done. And again, we don't know the issues he's dealing with in regards to his mental health.
Alfredo, you're right. You're right, bro. He's not 17, 18 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he got kids. He got a son. He got 2 daughters. He got a family. He has a lot of people that depend on him. And, unfortunately, this is what it is at this point.
I just wish that man, just wish that man the best. Hopefully moving forward, things will get better. And hopefully for his sake, forget what the people think for his sake. This is the last time he has to deal with anything like this. You know what I mean? That's all you can say. Wish that man the best.
Yeah, wish him the best. Victor Conti, yes, he did pass away. Everybody knows Victor Conti.
Lost his battle to cancer. God rest his soul. 75 years old, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we all know Victor Conti was known for owning Snack and being a part of again, it's part of history. The Balco situation, which shocked the sports world. Victor Conti ended up doing his time after that, and a lot of people feel like he did better and helped boxing and things of that nature. And a man that has a family, lost his life, and who has had an impact on a lot of people in sports, period. So, rest in peace to him and his family, to him, and my prayers go out to his family. I didn't know he was battling cancer either, man. He was online and he would talk his shit. Regardless of what he was going through, he would talk his shit. And, you got to respect that man. 75 is the exact age for life expectancy of an American male. My dad is 69, bro. He just turned 69 November 1st. That's it's scary to think of, man, to be honest with you. My grandfather's, I think, 93. So, wasn't Victor a musician? I have no clue. I didn't know. He might have been. I was surprised to find out Joe Pesci was a musician. He has an album and all that. So yeah, baby, who knows? My man Jamel's a musician. He just dropped a bunch of songs online on Spotify. Jamel, let him know.
I'm everywhere.
We're waiting on Richardson Hitchins.
I'm everywhere in these streets.
You're a nut, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. The 10A podcast got the boxing streets on fire right now, bro.
Good old yo,
it is crazy, bro. Like, shout out to everybody. I just seen a lot of celebrities.
I did not know that, Cloris. I did not know that either.
What? They know Martin Luther King won I had no clue. Really? Really? Victor Justo fighters damage other than oh my god, a lot of bad came with the guy, so I just won't say anything. Fred, I hear you, man. I mean,
I respect it. Like you said, I won't say nothing at all. You know what I mean? Like Tank didn't hold back. He didn't hold back at all, my man. But
yeah,
it is what it is. You either loved him or you hated him. But at the end of the day, you know, he still was a human being. He still had, you know, still had family and people that cared for him. So I'll just leave it at that. You know, hopefully he's in a better place. And just, you know, again, my condolences.
Just waiting for PBSC, Espinoza, Call AI, GTD, the other team members to speak on the matter. Respectfully, I don't think they're going to speak on that matter. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, listen, and I'm going to give you guys an example. We were interviewing Kenny Ellis, like 2 months ago, was it? Before the announcement of the fight. And he messaged us and said, listen, I can't talk anything about Tank. And I was,
we didn't bring him on. We didn't bring him on.
Yeah, we didn't bring him on. It was just like,
all right, whatever.
We talk about.
You know what I mean? His hands were tied about talking or anything. This is before the Jake Paul fight got announced. Remember that? We was going to talk to him. We was going to talk to him about just regular boxing and what was coming up next. And he was just saying that's before we even got on that he wasn't able to speak on anything concerning Tank. So we was like, all due respect, Coach Kenny, I love you, but what's the point?
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, when you got Kenny Ellis and Calvin Ford, Tank is going to come up. You know, it is what it is. It's like you're interviewing Benavidez's dad, and him not coming on. So, you know, it is what it is. We're still waiting on Richardson right now. We actually did an interview today, and Hitchins had came up, and we were talking about him fighting Sabrina Matias, which I thought was interesting. Shout out to that podcast.
I think. Before you got on, whatever, I think Norris was just saying from the message that he pulled up on the screen that they're going to still do an event the same day for the guests, everybody that's trained for the undercard. So,
yeah, I mean, I could pull up the statement again if you.
Yeah, let them people make their money, and, you know, what I'm saying, and eat. You know what I mean? Because usually, like I said, when the main event falls apart, the whole card falls apart. You know what I'm saying? So I commend MVP. They're still, you know, moving forward with everything for everyone to eat and get their money.
Yeah, this is the statement that Most Valuable Promotions had put out right here. If you guys want, I'll read it to you. Pretty much, they said Most Valuable Promotions and Netflix have announced that Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, originally scheduled for Friday, November 14th, at the Kaseya Center. What did it say here? Kaseya Center. Damn, I lost my place. In Miami, Florida, will no longer be moving forward. Our team has worked closely with all parties to navigate the situation responsibly, said Nakisa, I can't say his name, CEO of Most Valuable Promotions. While we will not be moving forward with the event, our plan still remains for Jake Paul to headline an event or on Netflix in 2025. Details regarding a new date, location, Jake's opponent, and additional bouts will be shared as soon as they are finalized. We thank Netflix, the Kaseya Center, and the Seminole Hard Rock Cafe and Casino for their partnership. Most Valuable Promotion appreciates the continued support and understanding of our athletes, partners, sponsors, and fans as we work to finalize updated event plans. Fans who purchase tickets via Ticketmaster for the Jake Paul fight versus Gervonta Davis event will get an automatic refund to the original point of purchase within 14 to 21 days. Fans who purchase through secondary market should contact them. For ticket assistance, please contact and they leave.
That last part rough though, because you know sometimes them secondary things be hard to get through to get anything back from. You know, when you know how it is. Know if you try to buy a fucking plane ticket through a secondary site without going through the airline, it's hard to get your motherfucking refund back. So boy, I promise you, if people who went through them secondary sites are having issues getting their motherfucking money back, they're gonna hear it, bro.
Dude, 14 to 21 days is crazy too.
Yeah, that's crazy too. 14 to 21 days. What's that mean? What's that mean if you bought the motherfucker before then?
Shit, man. I mean, that's the breaking news tonight, man. That is absolutely crazy if you think about it.
It ain't really no motherfucking breaking news. We all seen the shit coming.
Yeah, I mean, I think some people were saying,
it's just official.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, it is official. But some people were in denial. I had people call up and, you've seen yesterday the Tank Stalker, whatever, talking crazy. Like, it is what it is. So
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. You say you don't give a fuck.
Nah, bro. Yeah, it's other things. I mean, like I said, it's not for me. It ain't no animosity anyway. I don't. It's not. But I'm talking about like in terms of like this whole thing. Nobody really cares.
This fight was doomed from the beginning. Nobody wanted to see
Yeah,
it. Remember,
nobody cared.
yo, remember the initial press conference? It was empty.
Imagine. Okay, what we are like 2.5 weeks out, whatever, from that date.
No, it's
11
less than 2
days.
weeks.
11 days, whatever. 11 days, whatever. From
Yeah.
the fucking thing. Imagine if that was motherfucking Canelo Crawford. Then I might feel some way about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the Tank Maniacs are gonna get their fix until next year, bro. I'm just being honest. It's a bad look for them right now. Hold on, why did you send me up? He said, "Yeah, is he ready? We're live. We're waiting on him right now." Okay, no problem. Sorry for the delay. No problem.
We started early anyway because of everything going on.
Yeah, I like to warm up the crowd. You know what I mean? Like, they have the comedians come on and they warm up for like Dave Chappelle and stuff. I want to warm it up. Jake Paul versus Broner. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. You know what I mean? Just the pressure. Who do you want to see Jake? Who do you want to see Jake Paul fight?
Man, somebody call up Badu Jack somebody, man. I got like somebody in his fucking weight class, yo. I don't got. Oh, why are we gonna call up? Who we calling up? Why do people keep mentioning motherfucking lighter fighters though? yeah. Get that man in there with a. Didn't we hear a rumor about Andre Ward being called up? Even though a lot of people laughed at that idea and thought it was a joke to begin with, but I figured if they did throw that out there, his name out there, that's a class. That's some clout chasing shit. Because I don't think Dre's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get up on a fucking 11-day notice, whatever, to get the say for a Jake Paul fight, regardless of my experience. So say who I am.
Well, what if they said December? What if they said second week of December, a month from now?
That's a different story. Give him about what 6 weeks, whatever 6 weeks. I'm pretty sure Dre be good for him, especially if they gonna offer Dre 40 million, or more. Because you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it also. To replace to save the event as a whole, your negotiating power is a lot stronger coming in the last minute. Like, listen, man, I know this is what y'all gonna give. Y'all gonna give him, but if y'all want to keep this, y'all want me on this card this bad. I need about to make this number. I need this guaranteed number. That's how you negotiate.
Yo, he would have took 40 million. I'm sorry. If he would not took it, he's fucking high.
I still have been like, make it 50. Make it 50. Listen, he said make it 50. Listen, we do it all the time in boxing, we go for the highest number, knowing they're gonna probably talk you down anyway. I mean, if they give you that number that you asked for, then so be it. But they're like, yo, give me 50. They probably like, okay, we'll give you 45. Deal.
Yeah. The man has made it.
5 million on the side.
Well, let me bring him on. The man is in the building. The legend, my guy, Richardson Hitchins. What is good, my brother?
Long time.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, good, bro.
Chilling. My name is Norbs. You already know Jamel Herring. We've actually met in the past. Used to cut your hair with my boy Elvin. In Brooklyn. That's my guy.
Yeah.
I remember you coming up, and I ain't gonna lie, you were mad quiet when I met you, bro.
Yeah.
Now, bro, you be talking that shit. I fuck with it. But what's good, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. Just chilling. That's it.
Jamal, you want to start it off? I mean, you're the guy.
No. I it's all good. No, it's good to see you, though, Rich. Like I said, man, a lot of us looking forward to you getting back in the ring. I know you got something. To talk about, brother. Because, like I said, man, and granted, I didn't get this person to speak to you about it, but congrats on everything. Because I know where you came from and to get to where you at, and getting that belt. And I know it's a great feeling, but I know at the same time, bro, it's a lot more expectations that come with it, and I'm pretty sure you can speak on that as well for yourself.
No, yeah, for sure. Getting to the world title is one thing, but keeping it and putting on exciting performances at the world level, that's a whole different bracket. And I'm just here to do great things. I'm chasing greatness, and that's what I came in this for. So there's nothing I can't really handle.
Now you were a hunter, and now you're starting to become the hunted in a sense that people calling you out all over the place, and everybody's waiting to see what is Rich gonna do. What do you have in mind? What is your ideal game plan? Because I see you calling out Teofimo at the fight. You want smoke. What does Hitchins want right now?
As far as the Teofimo call out, the everything with him and Shakur haven't. I don't know if it's official yet, but at the time, I was hearing that it ain't official from, obviously I'm friends with Shakur, so I was still trying to, see if I can get the Teofimo fight, especially if the numbers with him and Shakur wasn't right, or either one of them fighters didn't come to agreement to make the fight. I'm still, saying me and Teofimo can make something happen. But right now, I'm looking to get back in the ring in January, first quarter of the year, and obviously a lot of the big fights like Tio, Matias, Gary, they all have bouts coming up. So it'll probably be another big name, so I don't know, they done offered, Puello to the table. There's been other guys like, Barboza, Regis, just different guys that's at the top level that we're trying to like make a fight happen with. So yeah.
Well, Teofimo Lopez was on our show on Monday, and your name came up, and Teofimo said that he would have made the fight happen, but you were asking for a number that the promoters were not willing to meet. Is there any truth to what Tio stated in regards to you outpricing yourself to get a fight with Teofimo?
Nothing about me and Teofimo Lopez came to the table. From what I know, I obviously have a manager, so
Right.
I don't know what my manager is trying. I don't know exactly what my manager is negotiating, but when we are talking and communicating, nothing as far as like we're gonna ask for a Teofimo fight. We want this number. We want that. We never got to that point. It was kind of when we were trying to get the Teofimo fight, I was hearing him. They won't the people that we was trying to get the fight with won't really trying to work with Tio. And then they were saying we'll work with Tio. They'll work with Tio only if it's a Shakur Stevenson fight. So that was the last thing I heard. I never heard anything about us even coming to like negotiating.
Right. I feel you. No, and again, I believe y'all share the same manager, so I'm pretty sure there'd have been some dialogue, some type of dialogue between, so just that circle alone for the number.
Right. Yeah, but it was no nothing that I've came that it was like, oh, we outpriced ourselves or nah, I didn't hear nothing about that.
Okay.
Hey, so I'm sure what I mean, like I said again, man, everyone's been kind of throwing your name out there here and there. What should take this whole Gary Russell thing, man? Because he was kind of vocal on Twitter, saying not too long ago about a unification. What's your thoughts on that?
Nothing came to us about Gary Russell or unification. Right. I think he was trying to get a big fight. I think the guy he's fighting is mandatory, so maybe he was just trying to get a big fight, and he was like, okay, Hitchins just came off a win. Maybe we can make the Hitchins fight, but it wasn't. It was no date or anything, or nobody came to us like you could fight Gary or Turkey or anybody like that came to me. That, like I said, that I know. The only fight when I came out the ring with George Kambosos, my eyes was laser on Teofimo. I'm like, okay, it makes sense. Two Brooklyn guys, unification is gonna be next, and Shakur kind of intercepted it. So Gary went on the internet and just running his mouth, and I really don't know what I know what it's for, because obviously he's trying to get a big fight, and the same thing I'm doing with Teofimo, he's doing with me, so he's trying to get a big fight. But yeah, that's really what it is. If Gary wanted, he could get it. If he want to get in the glove, if he want to get in the ring and put some pair of gloves on, and I'll show him that I'm the better fighter, we can make it happen. But as far as right now, he has a task at hand. I got a fight coming up, so that fight is going to happen in the near future. I'm looking to unify. I'm looking to get a unification. If not, I'm gonna see what's next.
We were doing an interview this morning, and Sabrina Matias' name came up. What do you feel about a Sabrina Matias fight versus yourself?
That makes sense. Now that it makes sense is he has a WBC. So like I said, I have the IBF. It's time. It will be time for us to unify and see who's really, who's the guy. But I feel like everybody's attacking me for like unifications. Yo, we're hearing about you and Tia. We're hearing about you and Matias. When Gary's calling your name, I don't hear none of these guys even saying each other's name. I don't know.
Good point, man. That is a good point. Though.
Yeah,
everywhere he come up, his name, Rich gets thrown out there.
Yeah, even with Keith,
why do you think that is though, bro?
I don't know. Even with Keith, Sean Davis, and it's not like just the fighters. Yeah, the fighters is calling for the fight, but it's like even with the fans, I go online. It's like the fans is like, oh, we would love to see Hitchins versus Matias, or we would love to see Hitchins versus Keyshawn Davis, but I don't hear nobody saying we'll love to see Gary Russell and Matias. That's the fight, or Teofimo and this person, or Teofimo and Matias. I don't really hear too much talks about it. So
that's fair. That's fair enough. That's some real shit though. That is some real
You
shit.
ain't lying because
I hear you. I hear you unify with everybody, bro.
yeah. I don't hear I don't hear none of these guys getting
now,
like
the TO fight makes sense because again, both from New York. I think again we need those fights to represent New York in the Garden. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's be real. Hopefully, like I said, that fight can happen in the big room. That deserves a fight in the big room, especially both y'all being world champions. So that fight makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? And then y'all have common opponents. You feel me?
And exactly, that was the whole, as far as us trying to get a Teofimo fight, it makes sense. His only losses to George Kambosos, and obviously obviously I stopped George Kambosos, and it was obviously a way to press the fight. And like I said, as far as like Teofimo, he has a big name. He's not a huge star like Devin or Ryan, but he has a name to where it would take my name and everything to the next level. I feel like a Gary Russell in a Matias fight. Yeah, as far as in the boxing world, I would get the respect. I would get, I'll be a unified champion. I'll be able to go up and I'll probably jump into a title fight right away and have, bigger paydays, whatever I want to do. But I think that the Teofimo fight was the ideal dream fight. That okay, let's unify. This guy's a huge star. It would have made sense, but we'll see how everything with him and Shakur go. Obviously I'm riding with Shakur if they fight, and I think Shakur will win, and we'll take it from there.
Now, you did mention people keep bringing up your name, and again, I saw a post today, and Jamel told me it was bullshit with you and Keyshawn Davis. Is there? I mean, obviously it's not true, right? Are you even interested in that fight?
Right now, Keyshawn Davis is not somebody on my radar. I think that he's probably like what 12, 13-0. I don't think that I don't think he deserves just a first title fight at 140, and I don't think they will offer the money for me to be like, okay, I'll give him a first fight at 140. Like, let's fight. I think that, and I'm not going to take away from Keyshawn. I think he's a great talent. So it's like, I think he should, work his way up, get a fight. I'm not saying get a belt, but get a fight at least at 140, and then okay, let's see what it's about, or let's see what they bring to the table. But right now, I didn't really entertain it. They didn't really come to me with Keyshawn either. I never heard anything about Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, I never really heard anything about Keyshawn. The only guy name that they brought to me was like, would you be willing to fight him? Is Puello.
Hey, but let's switch it up a bit though, bro. Because again, it's crazy how you see now that your name is being mentioned everywhere. Whether whether they want to see unification, and let's be real, or whether motherfuckers just want to see you. Your downfall. Because we know how boxing, like I said, bro. Once you become the champion, you either get more love, and then on top of that, you get a lot of criticism on the side. But
Right.
tell people about your journey, bro. Because I've been watching you for forever. Like I said, you had to go through. The Mayweather promotions and to get, to that problem to, well, not, whatever, however you want to put it to where you're at now. Can you speak on just your journey a bit for people that's watching that don't know my man Rich?
No, just for me to give a quick breakdown as far as like my professional career again to where I'm at. I came out the Olympics in 2016. Signed with Mayweather Promotions because he was kind of the only promoter willing to give me an opportunity, which I'm grateful for. I was getting the fights, everything was moving perfect. I got the Showbox fight. I got the Showbox fights. I got the Argenis Menace fights that was on Showtime Championship Boxing. And I felt like after the Argenis fight, that was supposed to be like, okay, maybe after that, I'll probably get like a Mario Barrios fight or somebody or a fight that it makes sense for me to get to that Mario Barrios world title fight, because at the time he was world champion, and guys like Regis and I think and guys like that was also world champion. But I was just trying to hoping for things to get good. That was around 2020. Everything went to a hold. I had a year off because of COVID. Then I had another year off after I fought Argenis Mendez. I took another year off. I came back. I fought Malik Hawkins. I beat him in dominating fashion, and then everything kind of took a turn because after the Malik Hawkins fight, that was in 2022. No, I fought Malik Hawkins in 2021. In 2022, I fought for like 25,000 somewhere in Arizona, and like Benavidez undercard, and like Tank was fighting Rolly the next week in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
and I feel like it was a smack to my face. So I was like, okay, I asked Leonard Ellaby for a release, and from 2022, I got with my manager Keith Conley, and once I think I fought November in 2022, my first fight with Eddie, and he's told me in 2 years I'm gonna make you a world champion, and he made me a world champion in 2 years and 1 month. So yeah.
And speaking on Tech, man, what was the issue with Dick? I know y'all was close at one point. Then it seemed like he just attacked you out of nowhere on on Twitter.
You know, I really don't know what that's about, to be honest.
The live was though, bro. He came at me too recently, so like that's just how he moved at times, bro.
Yeah,
I don't take it to heart. It seems like you don't take it to heart, but it just is what it is, man. But I thought it was surprising because you always bigged him up, so you always showed him love and respect, and then one day he just came at you sideways.
Yeah, I really don't know what that's about, so I don't really focus on the negative. I'm champion. I have a career. I'm in my prime. I'm trying to make the best of my career. So I think I'll try to focus on just what's best for me. I don't, anybody have anything negative to say, it's kind of like is noise to me.
Right.
You also had called out or mentioned Brian Norman Jr. and Brian Norman Sr. had these things to say about you. I'm going to play the video for you.
So me and Richardson had a little split last night because he went on somebody talking trash. So what I said was good. I love that because, like I just told y'all, it's the same thing I'm saying now. Keep everything across the board. I love that. He's a so-called name because he was hanging with Tank, but they had them tight ass pants on with Tank and Adrian Broner, and when they had that tight ass pants, they said, "Ooh, that look good." Y'all remember that? That shit was so fucking nigga. Nigga, you'll never live that down with your fifth ass. But anyway, though, so these niggas out there dancing. These niggas out there dancing with tights and shit on, with nail polish and shit. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. But anyway, though. So listen. So what I'm saying is, we love that was a name coming up. So okay, cool, run that. I like that he said that he'll be my son. I love that because it was told to me by Mill City. I don't know if it's true or not because I asked Mill, did he really say it? He said, yeah. I didn't hear him say it. Right, you get what I'm saying? He said, but if he said it or not, I don't give a fuck. We'll still whip his ass. It don't matter. But guess what though? But watch this though. He responded to me immediately. But you got a real injured with like Gary Antoine Russell in his division, a fight that can be made right now, hungry for the belt.
I want to see it. I mean, I want to see it.
Hey, you respond to the father of a man with a fight coming up, that you know damn well you ain't finna fight right now, of a division that you ain't even in, but you don't even respond to the man that's calling you in your division, your fellow title holder. You ain't even responding. You ain't even there to answer the call, bro.
That's what he said.
Answer you.
I mean, I forgot about the beginning of the video, but what's your response to Mr.
No, I think matter of fact, he mentioned that you will go up to 147 too, though. So
yeah, I think that he got it confused when Gary was ramping and saying all these stuff. I didn't like he's saying it as if like him when me and Brian Norman and all this just came about. So everybody already had a fight. I just seen Brian. I don't know if I seen Brian Norman talking shit or whatever, but I was like, I'll go up and fight him. I'll beat him. And it's no bullshit. I'm saying I boxed Brian Norman in the gym. I done bust Brian Norman ass the day of Shakur and Jamel Herring fight. We boxed each other. It was easy. He was like a little kid. That's why even when I see Brian Norman Jr., I'm in the summer. I'm like, I think you're gonna beat Devin Haney. Then I went back and sat down. I thought about it. I'm like, this nigga ain't being no Devin Haney. Like, I really don't see. I mean, if he knocks Devin Haney out, hey, cool. But I just feel like he's a cool guy. I fuck with Brian Norman. He's a cool guy, real chill. His dad is the guy obviously with the mouthpiece, but his son can't beat me. It is what it is. If I have to go up to 147, if it's presented, we'll go up there and make a fight. It's not about nothing really. Obviously, I'm not one of the guys that want to be at 140 too long because I'm not a small 140, but obviously at 147, them guys is way bigger. But I feel like with my skills and my abilities, like I'll make easy work out of guys like Brian Norman.
That IBF belt, boy, you gotta do that whole second day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, you know the crazy thing about the IBF, it really the second time I did it in the Gustavo Lemos fight,
Right.
it was really uncomfortable. But I was trying to figure out, like, I'm like, why is this shit so hard? Why is this so hard? I don't want to do the IBF again. I damn sure. I'm like Matias. I think I was becoming Matias mandatory. I'm like, it don't make no sense. I feel depleted. But when I fought in New York and places like Puerto Rico, I didn't have to be in arena till like 8:39. In Vegas, when you fight in Vegas, you got to be in arena like 4:00, even if you're the main event.
Yeah.
So you don't have that much time from the second day weigh-in to when you leave into the arena to fully rehydrate. And then I picked up when I'm like, okay, like that was a big game changer, because for me to have that extra time to eat, and go to the arena at 8:30 at night or something, or 8 at night, especially I'm fighting in Puerto Rico or Vegas or something. So the IBF is it's not really a killer like that, depending on where I'm fighting and what time I have to fight.
Got you.
So you bring up the sparring. Eric Roman Sr., who's a very good friend of yours, the trainer, had brung up the sparring. How dominant were you in
the sparring? Was like he's not on my level. Like he was not on my level. He was strong. You tell he was strong and with natural ability, quick reaction. But like as far as like boxing skill, like it was not. I didn't get out the ring. It was like like it wasn't a puzzle to me. It was nothing to find out. I mean, you could tell like you could tell like he's one of them guys in the gym that's like, Atlanta, Georgia is not a really big boxing city. Brian Norman's not a guy I really heard about in the amateurs. You could tell he's a dedicated guy to his craft with the good natural abilities. But when it comes to like the pedigree that I got with, being in Olympics, being around guys like Shakur since a young kid, fighting guys like Boots and Gary, and it was just a whole different level. Like you could tell he's just not on that level. I mean, you see it in the previous fights, and you're gonna see it in November. Like I'm not, obviously people know I got a lot to say about Devin Haney.
Right.
You feel me? But I really don't think Brian Norman is on that level. And just because his daddy talking shit, I really gotta tell the truth. Now you can't beat Devin Haney. At first, I was cool with Brian Norman, the junior. I was like, yo, I think you can beat Devin. Now since your dad talking, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, you can't beat Devin Haney. So he gonna have to shut me up, and I'm betting on you, Devin. So you gotta beat this nigga.
I mean, clearly you're picking Devin Haney. I actually got Brian Norman winning that fight. We're gonna see. How long you said that you don't know how long you're gonna be at 140. So are you gonna try to unify, or do you feel like maybe 1 year and then go up to 147?
Right now it's all about what's like going on in as far as like opportunities. What's the best guy available? What's the best opportunity I could jump on? If there's a fight at 147 I could jump on, I'll take it. If there's a fight, a unification on a big fight at 140, I'll take it. So because right now I think me personally, in my opinion, I think once you become like champion and you at this level, I think like if you don't have a mandatory, you should try to get the biggest fight possible.
Of course, yeah, hell yeah. But that was lucrative. I mean, like I said, man, that boxing is a brutal sport. You know it, bro. And you look at all the setbacks you had to take throughout the years. So of course, now you're in the driver's seat. Of course, you want the best, position that you want to be placed in. So I understand. Like again, I know for a fact that like your name was mentioned even with the winner at 147. You know what I mean, between Dev and Brian. So that's definitely a great look. You know what I'm saying, for you.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all about getting the big fights, the biggest and the big fights out there. So I got my eyes open on just everybody that's behind me, next to me, and obviously just I'm looking at the whole landscape of just boxing in the next year or two of guys that we all gonna have to match up against.
No, I'm with you. My father was just retweeting that. I mean, definitely, Rich. I'm looking for. There's so many fights that I want to see you involved in. Whether it's Gary Antoine Russell, whether it's Matias, whether it's Teofimo, and that just speaks to how talented we all believe you are. And being from Brooklyn, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm rooting you on, brother. And I got to see you at a young age coming up, and I'm definitely grateful for another Brooklyn champion, man. To be honest.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Everybody want to fight me because I'm a Brooklyn guy. When I used to be in the amateurs, nobody liked the kid, guys from New.
Oh, I don't know what happened to Rich. He got a phone call. He definitely got a phone call. Well, he comes back and bring him back. Wait.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
fight
bro.
back. Yeah, you were saying nobody wanted to fight you in the
Hello?
amateur.
You good, Rick? We can hear you.
Hello?
We hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can go out and come back in because you probably
Hello?
yeah, we hear you, but you're gonna have to probably go out and come back in. Yeah.
I got on the Android phone.
No. He definitely got a
They got
phone.
an Android phone.
Not the Android. It's different being from Brooklyn and Long Island, though, Jamal. You do know that. Like, we really love our
I don't give
Brooklyn.
a fuck. I fought them all.
I'm just
I don't give a fuck. I fought them all.
You didn't fight Mike Tyson that night.
I don't give a shit.
Just
Nope.
saying.
That's Mike. Fuck I look like.
Yo, that video going crazy
I don't
online.
even, yeah, motherfucker, you couldn't even get me to jump Riddick Bowe. What the fuck are we talking about?
Hell no.
Couldn't get me, man. Couldn't get me, man. But nah, man. I think I respect where Rich coming from, man. He cleared.
I don't recognize his number. Let's pick it up. 201-201. You are on the podcast. What is good? Tell anybody.
Tell him to fight. Yeah, tell him to fight Keyshawn. Tell him to fight Keyshawn.
Oh, he said that Keyshawn don't have enough fights. He's like 12-0, 13-0. And that doesn't interest him right now. He's looking for big fights. Even though I think Keyshawn will be a fight that people will want to see, he feels like right now
he's scared of Keyshawn. He's scared of Keyshawn. He's scared of Keyshawn. Tell him to fight Keyshawn. Fuck that. Keyshawn is a champion. Like, I can't. And when Keyshawn had words before, now he don't want to fight. Tell him to fight Keyshawn.
Well, when he gets on, no, that might have been Keyshawn. I don't know. He got Jay Will for the donation.
He got straight to the point.
Yeah, straight to the fucking point. He's like, fuck
He
that.
said, yo, tell him to fight Keyshawn.
Tell him to fight Keyshawn. I thought that was the fucking Candyman.
I don't think he getting back on, but
it's all good. It was all good.
We'll make sure to clip this out, whatever. You know what I'm saying, and relay the message.
No, absolutely.
Exactly, bro. That motherfucker Mike said, you know, I'm still a dog. I'm still an ant. Like,
you're well. I mean, we got to get Errol on. I want Errol's side.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We are trying to get Errol on, yo. Because I'm crack. I don't care, yo. I'm cracking jokes.
Hold on, Aircraft Security says that Norbs, you got your wish. What was my wish? What was my wish?
For that fight to get fucking removed from the play.
That was never my wish. I just said I was gonna watch it. When did I've never wished bad for Gervonta Davis, bro.
Oh, fuck yeah. Those who, like I said, those who don't be, I know L, you don't be on Twitter, but Norbs can tell you, Errol confirmed this shit was true.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Did he not? He said, but he was like, tell the whole story. This is what Errol said. I gotta put this out there because Errol said tell the whole story. I didn't, even though I wasn't a part of this story, of this part of the story. He said that the reason why they was going to try to do Mike in because Mike kept saying that since Marcus is from Staten Island, that he's not a New Yorker. So I know for a fact he probably didn't give a fuck about me either because I'm from Long Island. But he said because Marcus is from Staten Island, he's not a real New Yorker. And again, we was in a room that I've never seen since that day in the MGM Grand. It's like small private it's like some bat cave shit. And we went behind a wall. And the next thing you know, there's a whole different world. They were serving drinks and everything. So we was in there, we were just there just living it up. So I'm telling you, the alcohol was talking. I know for a fact that alcohol was talking when they thought about this whole scheme. But yeah, my man Marcus kept patting my man Mike to the chest, and Mike was like, Mike had enough, and was like, boom.
Bro, first of all, you know what's crazy to me?
Dump him. You know what I'm saying? They try to smoke you and crack his ass.
My man Brad says, what part of Long Island you from?
Suffolk County, Coral.
No, I don't even know what the hell that's at. I don't even know.
I
don't know. But anyways,
he act like they be killing me with this. Norge is killing me. He act like he in a whole different world.
What do you mean?
Y'all city, we call the city folk. Y'all act like y'all in a whole different world. But it's
no. I mean, growing up in Brooklyn, we really did not.
You thought we was rich. I think you thought he was rich, didn't you? You thought he was rich. You thought everybody was rich, right?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like I was like Long Island. Like, are you serious? Like, we go to the shop. That's what we would go to do. So, listen, I'm not saying it's not hood, but when you talk New York City, Long Island never comes up. I'm just being 100% honest with you. Staten Island barely comes up. Wu-Tang made Staten Island come out.
Now y'all got exception.
I'm
Then you got to kill them. You got to tell them. This is what you got to tell them, people. You got to tell them. You do know that Brooklyn and Queens is on Long Island, right? They get mad, but they get mad when you mention that. Look. See how his face? Look, see his face? You see his face, right? Is that quick? Is that yo? When you say that Brooklyn and Queens is on Long Island, everybody twist. They act like they act like in a whole different world. It's cool though. I was still.
I got love for New York.
Brooklyn. I was checking them.
I'm just saying. I mean, we don't really acknowledge it. I mean, Buster's from Long Island, right? But he reps Brooklyn. No, if I'm not mistaken.
Rakim. Now you in the music, and you came for music, Rakim.
Hold on. I was really good at analyzing stuff. Do Tank got to return the whole $50 million? What?
Aircraft got to do, man.
Aircraft, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 40
sometimes we fight to get advances to pay for their camps and shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, all I'm going to say is this. I don't know.
We ain't pocket watching. I don't know. Like, I don't know that man's affairs. I'm just, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
I have no fucking
Moving on. We, like I said,
I hope he made some money off of that, man.
Honestly, the next time I even want to talk about Tech, if there's a fight coming up, I don't even want to harp on it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts to Tech.
You're gonna have his meat huggers come on.
The meat hugger
over saturating the chat with a bunch of nonsense. So
yeah, that meat hugger comment was weird because you kind of get a visual, right? Like meat hugger, like it's kind of weird. Meat hugger. I heard of dick riders. I never really the meat hugger thing. I never heard of.
I don't know. Maybe a DMV terminology. I don't know.
He said Norbs. He said Nas was in what? Courtroom before it was dropped. Okay.
They don't want to acknowledge it though. Norbs, come on, man. We done.
I used to go to the mall and I used to see the grown-up Gotti kids. That's what I would see when I go to Long Island. Well, for real, the mall. I would go and I would see the grown-up Gotti kids. That's what I would see.
He's probably in Nassau County somewhere. That's probably.
It was really nice. I'm not that. I will say it was really nice.
Probably.
I was like, man, this is where I would vacation at. I'm just keeping it real. Whatever. But anyways, shout out to Richardson Hitchins for coming on. I appreciate that. Shout out to my guy White. Shout out to my Eric Roman for making.
Shout out to the callers. Shout out to the callers, man. Shout out to the callers, man. We'll get that message out, man.
He said, "Tell him to fight Keyshawn. Tell him to fight Keyshawn."
Click.
Candyman? Who the fuck was that? But, well, we do got a fight this weekend. Virgil Ortiz versus Eric Lubin. That's happening this weekend. And Oscar announced Barrios versus Ryan Garcia, which a lot of people don't feel as if Ryan Garcia deserves coming off a loss from Roman.
I mean,
how do you feel about that?
I mean, it is what it is. I can't knock Ryan because this is not like he's not the first that we've seen this. People, I mean, we've seen fighters come off of losses and still get a world title fight. So you know what I mean. It's not a big issue to me. But again, I just hope that Ryan, like I said, just for Ryan's sake, I hope he makes the most of it and comes prepared and focused. You know what I mean? Because Mario still has a lot of physical advantages that he can exploit. And like I said, again, despite what we may think about the Pacquiao fight or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If people felt it was close, I felt Pacquiao won the fight, but nonetheless, it was close against a legend. I think in terms of confidence, Mario going into a Ryan Garcia fight is a lot higher than how he probably felt in the Pacquiao fight. Even though Pacquiao was 46, 47, whatever you want to put it. But again, when you fight somebody, think of it, bro. When you fight a Hall of Fame and you hold your own, despite if you came out with the win or not, but you hold your own, fighting somebody like a Ryan Garcia, I don't think it's gonna rattle him in any way. You know what I mean? I think if anything, he's probably looking like it's another big payday because it's Ryan Garcia, but that's pretty much about it.
I'm with you. The problem with Ryan Garcia is he fights in spurts. He doesn't win rounds. It's kind of similar to Tank, but not as efficient. Tank is very efficient when he decides to close out. I feel like when it comes to Ryan, he's very sloppy, and he relies on that one shot. And if it doesn't land, you're pretty much good. And as long as Mario stays away from that left hook, he probably wins the fight. And I'm with you on that. It is what it is.
We might see a shocker, though. We might see. I mean, we've seen it plenty of times with the guy that wasn't expected to win come out and shock. Not only shock him, but hit him with some big shit. So what if he gets hit with a motherfucking left hook, and that's it? Would it be on
What you talking about?
So Mario still got to be. You still got to come sharp,
yeah.
Mario. You still got to come
No,
prepared.
no.
But again, I'm also leaning towards Mario Barrios and winning that fight. But again, this is boxing, man. This is boxing.
Yeah, I feel as if just the fact that as long as Mario stays away from that left hook, I think he wins the fight. And I think that's exactly what Rolly did. To be honest with you, stood away from that left hook and just took it away from him. My man L says Erickson Lubin is going to knock out Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is a heavy favorite this Saturday. I mean, a super heavy favorite this Saturday. Do you agree with L that my guy goes down this weekend, Virgil Ortiz?
I don't know. Virgil is a tough task, man. But Erickson, you know what I'm saying, I hope that Erickson, you know what I'm saying, showcase some magic in there. But either way, you know what I'm saying, I just look for a good fight, you know, between both of my guys. But shout out to Erickson, man. He's always stepping up to fight the, you know what I'm saying, the biggest challenges out there. He's never been one to shy away from a challenge. Even through the adversity, you know, from the Mel fight, you know, from Dora fight, he's always came back to still try to, you know, basically test himself. So we'll see.
I mean, Virgil is he looks good at 154. You know, I mean, pause if I don't see, because you're from Long Island, but I feel like he looked really good in his last fight. Very dominant. I think it was Madrimov, right? If I'm not mistaken. He beat the brakes off of Madrimov. So he looks good at 154, man. I'm not gonna lie, he looks really, really good at 154. So, you know, we're gonna see this Saturday how Lubin takes them body shots because he's gonna be on him. It's gonna be on him. Virgil's that guy.
You gotta say pause again for that one, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Long Island people mess up.
You brought it at the beginning when you said how he takes them body shots. He's gonna be on them.
How is that a pause, Jamal?
You said I gotta see how he take the body shots. He's gonna be on them.
Oh my God, Jesus!
I'm just saying. You would have thought you usually gonna start bringing Long Island, start using the pause method. You gotta say that, bro.
This guy is,
and the way you said it with mad emphasis was crazy. Like he's gonna take the body shots.
Shut up, dog. You're crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna front that video. You know, it's funny when I played the video for Richardson Hitchins. I'm gonna tell you this on the air. I forgot about the part in the beginning when he's talking about him wearing the tight pants, and when it was played, I was like, "Fuck, that's not where I was."
Hey, yo, between the viewers, I had a text him on the side like, "Yo, just cut it."
Yo, that's a great.
I said, "Yo, cut it." He going in.
Like,
I said, "Damn." I'm looking at Rich. I'm looking at this. I'm like, "Yo." I'm like, "Yo."
Yo, but you notice he ain't mentioned.
I said, "Yo, you got to cut it."
And he ain't even comment on the tight pants.
So you got to cut it, bro.
Yo, he didn't even address the tight pants comment, which was crazy. Yo, I didn't realize that he was on that tight comment for mad long. And I'm like, damn.
I said, no, just letting this shit just roll. I'm like,
yo, because I was trying to get to the part where he says, you know, you don't call.
I would have said, yo, yeah, and I would have left it at that. He's like, you know, he's wearing the motherfucking pants and doing that little dance and yeah. Yeah, I was like, what? I forgot about that.
I totally forgot about that part.
I said, yo, I hope Norris cut that part out at least. Nope. He was just letting that shit just play. I was like, yo.
I totally forgot.
Yo, when y'all look back on this video, right? Please make sure y'all just look at my reaction in the background. I'm like, yo.
Yo, L, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I really forgot about that part of the video. Like I was like, fuck, Richardson is about to Richardson's gonna be like, I'm never coming on this fucking show again.
Yeah, that's it. We losing the guest, bro.
Bro, I forgot how long he was going. I forgot about that.
He was like,
oh my God. I'm tired of fucking Kid Austin, bro. I'm sorry, bro. His dad's fucking annoying. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You know, he just shout out to I like the kid Schofield, man, but he had 3 mosquito bites and he's out of the fight. Whatever, bro. I'm tired of this shit.
His dad said you called him trying to poison him.
Nah, he said he tried to kill my son. You know what's the crazy shit? What's his father's name again? What the fuck's his dad's name? What the fuck is that? I forgot it.
Isn't it
But
Floyd? Isn't it Floyd?
yeah,
See?
whatever. I don't fucking know. But that fucking guy is a great storyteller. He fucking exaggerates. Like I'm like, he tried to kill my boy. Like I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on, dude.
You better press charges. They try to have assassination attempt. Took place on your son.
Nah,
Also
bro.
try to kill. He tried to.
He said he tried to murder my son.
He tried to murder him. Tried to kidnap him. Tried to take the passport. He was doing. I'm like, he was doing all types of illegal activities.
Nah,
fight this man.
First of all, the nigga said that that Shakur hired a fucking killer massage therapist.
Yeah. Matter of fact, now I think about it, going what you just said too, bro. It's probably how Rich ain't get back on the deal. He ain't called back in because he probably pissed up with that clip.
Yeah, you try to play me, dog. I'm your Rich. I swear I forgot to cut that out.
Hell, these motherfuckers was laughing at my Jabot jeans.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. So that shit was. When it was playing, I was like, I fucked up.
Motherfuckers laugh at the Jabot jeans.
I was like, damn, I fucked up. I should have cut that part out. Why the fuck I didn't cut that?
He just be playing shit. I was just like, I said, cut it.
Yo, Jamel's face though in the background. I'm looking at Jamel's face, and I'm like, oh shit. Jamel's like, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Damn, bro. Like I literally forgot that he said that shit, bro. Like it's fucking hilarious.
Man. Yeah, you remember you doing a little dance, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, no, 100% aircraft carrier.
Hey, remember when we paid the fool when my man was trying to say, man was talking to Ace about this? What's wrong with your back?
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I be mad retarded.
Honey, he said I just made enough dough to sell to buy the hood biscuits, baby.
No, fuck all that. Think about it for a second. When it comes to Floyd Schofield, right? And aircraft carrier said he comes up with the most outlandish lies. When they had Schofield in the bed, when he was all fucking wired up or whatever, and he said this nigga tried to kill my son with a massage therapist, what was your initial reaction? Because I was like, damn.
I had tuned that shit out. It was for some reason, like every week, Shakur trying to murder his son. Try to get him in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? Try to take the passport to delay him. You know what I'm saying? Sent the murder therapist. I'm like, yo, then somehow Shakur got over there, overseas. Shakur done spiked his water. I don't know, put something in the IV. Listen, bro, this motherfucker was. Man, Shakur needs to be in a motherfucking James Bond film, yo. The way he was talking about, this motherfucker was trying to take my man out of here.
He made Shakur look like Jeffrey Dahmer, dog.
For real, that made even worse, bro. Jeffrey Dahmer was getting motherfuckers head to head. Like this motherfucker was doing shit behind. He was doing this shit behind the scenes.
God damn. What the fuck was that? Jesus.
Yeah, he was trying to take my man up out of here though.
Oh my god, no, I can't take too much of Jamal, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We got it. I can't wait to get Shakur on because I gotta ask him, like, yo, bro, like, are you a fucking serial killer on the low? Like, are you not gonna tell us what the fuck you've been doing to Floyd Schofield behind the scenes? Like, I really gotta ask him
with the lethal injection in the motherfucking IV bag. I'm like, dog.
Floyd Schofield Sr. is fucking hilarious, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Yo, man, and Junior, bro, you gotta start talking, bro. You gotta start telling your father, hey, man, you gotta.
Yo, how did you stay with a straight face?
They was sitting on the couch, and he just was sitting there like.
Who's the funniest father, Schofield, Norman Sr., or Bill Haney? If you could hang out with any one of those three guys, who would you pick?
Well, I rock with Bill. You know what I mean? Bill, I've had many conversations and shit, so I fuck with Bill. But it seemed like right there from that, because my man didn't get back on the pod. He was like, man, I don't give fuck these niggas, man. I didn't get back on this motherfucker.
Then I'm sorry.
Yo, but it's Brian. No, he was gone, but he was spitting game in terms of his boxing knowledge, which I respect. You know what I'm saying? He was pointing us some good things out in that interview, but. Don't forget, man. You got Angel Garcia out there too, man.
Oh, Angel's. I got a video. Angel shot me out. He called me
Angel Garcia. Then you got even Robert Guerrero's father was something else too.
Who's the greatest father of all time, funny wise?
Can you put Floyd? You probably put Floyd Mayweather's senior there too.
Floyd Senior is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, Brian Norman Sr. makes me laugh though. Like he's fucking funny, bro. It's the Atlanta. It's the Atlanta.
You probably could throw in fucking John Fury crazy ass in there too.
John Fury didn't he get in a fight at one of the fucking pressers?
John Fury got there. He be in the mud. He get out there throwing hands with his son.
They said Kenny Porter. Kenny Porter's up there.
Kenny Porter was smacking motherfuckers.
No, who was the guy that used to comb Broner's hair?
Shout out to Kenny.
Kenny Porter. I hear about Kenny. Shout out to Kenny. Yeah, I heard Kenny's a fan of the show. Appreciate you, Kenny.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kenny, man. Kenny, I gotta get over my man Kenny Porter, but yeah, Kenny Porter out there smacking motherfuckers, man.
He said Kenny Porter was about to whoop AB's ass. What?
Oh yeah, that was ugly, man. I was there for that shit. I was there for that.
Can you tell us the story? I like story time with Jamal. What happened?
It was one of those, man. Listen, you know, during the build up, of course, AB's being AB, you know, coming at Sean. You know, Sean's a football player. His dad can't save him. Yada yada yada. You gotta think about it. I mean, Kenny, that's his son. That's his son. You talking about? That's his son. And you know, Kenny's always had a tight grip when it comes to Sean in his boxing career. So I'll never forget. Y'all probably go look back on the video after the fight. If y'all look back after the fight, AB tried to basically, you know, go over there and congrat Kenny and them and shake his hand. Kenny wanted no parts. You know what I'm saying? Kenny wanted no parts. He wanted no parts because of everything that happened. But Kenny and them and shake his I was there. It was a crazy motherfucking buildup. Like I said, I've always been cool with Sean, but of course I was training, you know what I'm saying, with Mike Stafford and AB at the time. So I had to just basically just sit out there and just sit that one out. But Kenny spoke to me. He was cool with me. I said, yo, he was like, hey man, yeah, what's going on, man? Man, your motherfucking boy though, man. Your mother, man, I'm telling you. You just wait. You gonna see them because this is at the weigh-in when I spoke to the guy. I see Kenny through the whole building to the weigh-in. He was like, man, your mother. So, man, you gonna see Jamel, your mother. How you been doing though, brother? But your motherfucking boy, man, your motherfucking boy. I said, all right, Kenny. I'm gonna give you. All right, best of luck to y'all tomorrow night, Kenny. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that was been cool, Kenny. Like I said, I spoke to Kenny before Sean fought. But I went back there, you know what I'm saying? So it's always been love when I seen Kenny there. But yeah, that's how Kenny be speaking, man. Kenny be on some, he be mad. He be on some hood shit at times.
And it's crazy because Sean is
come from out there, Akron up there in Cleveland. Y'all know y'all about the first 48.
No. They from Akron. Don't disrespect them.
Man, listen, they up there in Cleveland too. It's all that North. Listen, man.
I remember Pop smacked homie on the boardwalk in Atlantic City after the Broner versus.
Yeah, he smacked the shit out of him. Like, man, yeah.
Damn, Kenny Porter's like that.
Kenny Porter, yeah, man, but don't let Kenny fool you.
Sean is like the sweetest guy I've ever met. I actually had an appearance one day at
Man, your motherfucking boy, man. I'm telling you, man.
That's how he talks. He sounds like a pimp. For real.
He's an age man. Man, good to see you, brother. But man, tomorrow, your boy. I said, all right, Kenny. Love you, Kenny. Love you, bro.
We gotta get Kenny on the show. I gotta.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna get him on. Watch. You gonna see? Like I said, me and Kenny, I've been rocking with him since like 2011. I said because he was helping train the team to get ready for the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, I heard.
So that's me and Kenny. Kenny actually wanted to train me, but I mean, I don't know. I forgot what happened, but I probably seen how Sean was training. I was like, nah, I ain't trying.
Well, we might as well break the announcement. Sean Porter is on next Monday. He's our guest. I'm just letting y'all know. We're bringing some guests to y'all. We're bringing them.
I know, yeah, Sean, man, Sean. Come on, man.
We got Sean Porter next week. I'm excited.
But yeah, I don't know. I just that I seen how Kenny, man, this motherfucker had me out there hitting shit with Bear. I think we're fucking bare knuckles one time in the gym. I was like, bro, I can't, man. I'm a hammer.
You said your brother Pop that situation. What are you talking about?
My brother.
Why were your brother?
I don't know.
He said,
I remember Pop. Oh, yeah. I remember when Pop, my brother had smacked some dude on the board, on the boardwalk out in Jersey, smacked the shit out of somebody. We had to get it out of there.
Damn it.
It was during the Broner and Gavin Reeves fight. My brother smacked the shit out of somebody. We was walking. I guess the dude was drunk or some shit. my little brother smacked the shit, smacked fire out his ass. Shout out to Pop.
Well, let the people know Sean Porter will be our guest next Monday. I'm excited to interview Sean Porter next Monday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super excited.
No, yeah, I always pick Sean Brand. Sean put me in position for a lot of good opportunities. You know what I'm saying, with commentary and you know we speak. He actually is a like again a fan of my commentary and the things we speak on with the show. So like he shows love and support.
He's not a fan of me. What did I do to him?
I said the show, brother. Come on, man.
Well, you hurt my feelings with that one.
He said, "Yo, he'll tell you himself, man. He'll tell you himself. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. You will be surprised. I'll be like, damn, I didn't know he was even watching like that, but you'll be surprised."
They
got the Port Away. They got the Port Away out there. Shout out to the Port Away. You know, they got that thing. So, of course, like you said, you know what I'm saying? They see everything that goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, listen, man. We working out here, Sean. I'm trying to figure out who's gonna be our next guest, and I promise to overlook the clips next time I release them like that. But
nah, you just threw that shit. My man did not come. He ain't even call back. He ain't send my man no text saying thank you for having me. Man, fuck these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Jamal. It was really awkward. It was the longest minute and a half ever.
I said, "Oh, cut it." I'm texting.
Wait till
Norm just sitting in the background like, I'm like, yo, cut this shit.
Yo, fuck that. You was laughing in the video, which made it worse. Like, I was fucking dying. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, who's the production guy? Fire the production guy. Wait, I'm the production guy.
Yo, you gotta look at how Rich was like.
Oh, man.
All right. These niggas, they think
this motherfucker right here trying to play me. Like, I'm sorry, man. Rich, I apologize. I was not.
I'm glad Rich came out and answered the questions, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we had, like, I know people want to, like, but he made a good point. Everybody has been calling him out. I don't know if they think he easy work or whatever it is, but yeah, I mean, the fact is, everybody has been calling out. Every champion has mentioned him in one conversation or another. Gary Russell.
I like Rich. I remember.
Matias still wants a piece of him.
Yeah.
Theo brought him up. I mean,
you know what's funny? I'll give you a quick story about Rich. He used to cut his hair at my cousin's barbershop, which his boy Elvin was working there. And he would come in with Chris Colbert. And I remember the hype was about Chris Colbert. And I would just see Africa just sitting there. Like, he wouldn't even say shit. And my boy Elvin would be like, yo, he's nice. Africa's nice. And I'm like, yo, he doesn't even talk. He just fucking sits there. And he's like, yo, he's a problem. And it's crazy because the buzz was around Chris Colbert.
Now you look at the two. Two.
It's crazy. And you know, my man Eric Roman, the trainer, he told me, like, Richardson's his work ethic is crazy. He's like he rarely makes a mistake. He's like very professional. So I definitely look forward to seeing the growth and seeing him as a kid to now is super dope. And I wish Richardson Hitchins the best, man. I want him to be a great champion. And I definitely did not put out that video.
You don't wish B Hop the best.
I don't wish him nothing bad. He's not really a nice guy though. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the last couple of run-ins I had with him, he was kind of not very friendly. One time I made fun of him.
Yeah, I don't know where our beef started, but I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know if we even still have beef because like, I really don't know.
I don't have beef with Chris.
I mean, we don't rock. We used to, but we don't.
No, I used to snap jokes on Chris in the barbershop. He was cool at the time, and I remember one time with the Barclays Center, he was walking with a very heavy set woman, and I made a joke. I said, "Oh, you like the big girls," and he didn't like that, and I don't think he's spoken to me since. So,
how heavy was she then?
She was heavy. She wasn't thick. She was heavy. She was like a double quarter pounder with cheese. Mm-hmm.
He took that to heart.
Yeah, he took it to heart. He wasn't really happy with me at that point. Like, he kind of gave me the look, and I was just like, he probably doesn't even remember the story, but he definitely gave me like a.
I bet you he remember the woman though.
He wasn't happy with me though. Like, I was like, damn, she was a big girl, you know. You know, whatever. You know, it is what it is. He wasn't that famous at that time. You know, not everybody has.
I ain't gonna speak like him. You know, he wanna, you know, he be tired.
He said I almost got my ass whooped. Yeah, I would have, and that would have been whack because he didn't have no money at the time. I'll take an ass whooping for some money. Fuck that. To be honest, he said
you'd have been all right.
He had no money at that time.
Nah, I'm talking about you'd have been all right in terms of the fight. You'd have been good. Like,
no. Chris is faster. You'd have fucked me up. Like, go lie to you. You'd have beat this shit up.
You gotta touch him.
Like, yeah, you gotta touch him. You know what people did. So she was a very healthy woman. You know what I'm saying? She was healthy, very very healthy. Some guys like that. That's the thing.
Everybody got their preference. I mean, but if you took offense to, you probably said it crazy though. You probably put him on the spot for everybody.
Nah, you know why? Because we used to snap when we was in the barbershop.
Exactly, in the barbershop, y'all. Everybody, listen. If you ever been in a New York barbershop, there's no holds bars in barbershops, whatsoever, yo.
No, that's how we used to do it. And I would go to the fights. I would see everybody. I think that fight I was actually sitting ringside.
No, just you can't probably walk to the door. You didn't even let my man even get seated in the seat yet. He was like, "Damn."
Yeah,
that's you.
I owe him an apology.
That's you. Young blood. That's you.
Damn, my nigga, seriously.
I see how you got it. She's probably taller than his little ass too. That's probably what it was. She's probably taller than him too.
What?
That's you?
I remember this so vague. Like, it was so crazy. I was like, damn, my nigga, like. But I'm telling you, when you're in the barbershop, everybody talks and you crack jokes.
That's probably his cousin though too. It could have been with show.
Definitely, you don't hold hands with your cousin. They would hold hands.
They came and hold. Oh, he should be. What are you saying? That's you, brother.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. My wife walks around with my fat ass. My wife is hot. I don't know what the fuck she sees in me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not as handsome as Jamel.
This is not for everybody, bro.
Like Jamel has like these modeling pictures. You got to see.
We're not doing that.
One time I asked Jamel to send me pictures, right? I said, Jamel, I need pictures for flyers. So this guy's sending me all like these shirtless pictures.
He's not like a motherfucker. I ain't never had this man.
No. Like he was biting his lip in the pictures. Like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why you send me those type of pictures, bro?
I ain't never sent this man no picture of no motherfucking shirt on, yo. I ain't never sent this man no picture. I ain't never sent this man no picture of me, period. Whatever you want to find, go to the internet, bro. It's not no grown there. I'm not texting no grown ass man. No half nigga pictures of, hey, put this up.
Yo, no cap, man. I'm like, yo, Jamal, I need some pictures, bro. Yo, come on, son. Like,
I ain't never said no grown man, no picture of half dick. Get the fuck out.
I hate going on his Instagram sometimes, bro. Like,
you're not even getting a boxing picture. Oh, you're not even getting, whatever you find on the internet, you go off for that. But I'm not sending that fucking picture with no show.
I asked you for pictures because I wanted to put
Did you ever get them? You obviously never got them either, did you?
Clearly, but if you would have, it would have looked like you would have looked like Zoolander, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, it was crazy. He said when somebody said Keyshawn would have parked Hitchison, I was happy about that fight. I don't know. Your man is crazy. The other day, I'm scrolling through Instagram. And he has makeup on, not makeup, but like the Joker. And he's dancing with his shirt off. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I was dancing now.
Yeah, you were fucking dancing. You go back to your videos, bro. Go back to your video. You were definitely dancing.
I can pull. I was talking about these kids today, man. They don't come out like what the fuck about that? You're not gonna diddy me. That's what we're not gonna do. We're not doing that. We're not.
Nah, man, I don't think we're gonna get. I'm just thinking we're not gonna get Hitchison back on the goddamn show.
He ain't coming back. Oh, bro, that's it, yo. That was a one-time only. Yo, we might see him. We could probably come back a year from now to revisit. Act like that clip never existed.
No, I gotta call him. I gotta apologize. What I go do that? I did not know that was happening.
These motherfuckers for each other.
He was a good sport though. He was a good sport. Yeah, whatever. But let's end the show on that note. I fucked up on that one, man. I'm not gonna lie.
That's your man, yo. That's your man.
Can we get Alicia Baumgartner? I want to get on the show. I just want to talk to her.
Didn't she block you too?
Yes. It wasn't my fault. Just put it that way. It was not my fault.
Damn.
You know who I want on the show?
I might be a good time to reach out to her because I want to see her thoughts. Because she was a fight that night, so I'm pretty sure she probably like what the fuck too. So that probably be a good. good to catch up with her and see what's going on. I know she's supposed to fight too. But
how about Sugar Neeks? Can you get Sugar Neeks? So shout out to Jay Will for the $2 donation. I appreciate that. Sugar Neeks, we gotta get on. I like Sugar.
we'll work on it.
Me likes Sugar Neeks. That'll be a serious.
Y'all have a great fucking week. Shit starting out crazy already, but y'all have a great week, man. I'm just gonna leave it off at that. Y'all have a great week. It's Monday and shit already crazy, but y'all still make the most of it.
Yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know if we can. I mean, what else is gonna happen from here to Wednesday?
Yeah, let's say every day some shit come out, so we might have to come back on tomorrow night. Fuck around, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, Jesus Christ! Hitchison is not as popular as he thinks he is. He gotta fight someone popular, grows famous. I think that you can say that about a lot of fighters. To be honest with you,
I mean, my man Rich got a lot of belief and confidence in himself. You can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? But again, we do want, like I said, we want to see him in the big fights. He mentioned his stance on them. We can go for all we can do is go for that. And this, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how he does moving forward in the future.
Yeah. But on that note, I'm gonna let my man again, let me just apologize to Richardson Hitchins for the long clip. I'm gonna do it again. But this is the 10-8 podcast.
He might have did not do his homework before he got on there.
Why is out saying that I'm crazy? What the fuck did I do, Al?
He did not look. He did not do his homework before he got on that clip.
No, I forgot about the goddamn clip. I'm sorry. I totally forgot.
I see.
Why am I crazy? Before we hang up, why am I crazy? When is Al gonna come on to the damn? He doesn't even have a picture on his damn profile. Like, what's up with this guy?
He's always been like that.
Yeah.
You just know he exists.
He's a fucking weirdo. That's crazy.
No, you just know he exists. That's just it. You just know he exists. He's always been that way.
What's his name? Like Lamont?
Nah, not even. You see? Not even close. Lamont.
I mean, I seen the L. It's not
Lamont Sanford, like a motherfucker.
I mean, it's not like Leo or Lenny. Like I wouldn't think of that.
It's just L. It's just L.
His mother named him L.
There's Norbs and there's L. All right, that's how we're gonna leave it. So look, there's Norbs and then there's L.
Like just the letter. Like he went to school and just put L.
I mean, that's why I used to call him. He got mad nicknames.
Is he like Larry?
Now I think about it, he got a few niggas, but that's for him to tell. That's his story for the tell. But I usually call him L. I just call him L.
This is short for Larry.
Hell no, we ain't gonna do that either. Why are we on a L? You hit him up on the side. You ask him for his government.
No, that sounds gay. I'll talk to you later. We're out of here. It's your boy, this is Jamal. This is the 10-8 podcast.
Man, this is a man that said I said that motherfucker happy. Get this mail the fuck in.
That was crazy.
That's why my man ain't come back on now. This is like shit like this.
Sorry, Richard.
Y'all have a great night. It's late anyway.
See y'all Wednesday. Tune into our Instagram accounts or Twitter accounts. Mine's at RBE.
We'll get cursed out some more anyway. Once Norm start putting out more clips, we stay getting cursed out.
Facts. Follow him at Jamel Herring. You guys, we answer all the questions on Instagram, Twitter, wherever.
Let me go on and see now we got cursed out. It's been kind of quiet.
I haven't checked mine, but we are out. It's your boy Norb Jamel signing off. Salute Richardson Hitchins. Salute everybody. Next Monday, Sean Porter in the building. Make sure you're tuned in. But also Wednesday and Friday we'll be back. So don't forget, just every Monday we'll have a very special guest, and Wednesday and Friday we'll cover boxing for the rest of the week. It's your boy Norb Jamel for the 10-8 podcast. We are signing out.